Hey, Norm Reed here from PropertyInvestingInformation.com, an awesome source place for real estate investors interested in commercial real estate investing. Whether you're a seasoned single-family investor looking to get into some commercial deals, a complete newbie, or an existing commercial investor, there is some valuable information here for everyone. What we have for you today is a content-rich audio article that covers a particular aspect of commercial investing that's going to be important to you, the investor. So here you go. Hope you enjoy.
Make money in real estate and use your IRA money to build that real estate investment. There has been a lot of money made in real estate during the past 10 years when investors used their IRA to fund their deals. Unfortunately, for many regular stock investors, they've been sitting on cash for the last few years waiting for the stock market to come back, while they could have been making real money in real estate using their IRA or other retirement account funds. You know, this is one of my favorite subjects in real estate, is using the IRA money. And here's how. There are two main types of IRAs. Number one, the traditional IRA, where the contribution to your IRA is not taxed when you make it, but when you take the money out after retirement, the money is taxed at that time. So the taxes really are just deferred. You're paying taxes on the contribution later, as well as the investment, the growth in the IRA. However, on the Roth IRA, your contribution to the Roth is taxable before you put it in, but there's no taxes when you take it out. Thus, you do not have to pay any tax on the growth of the IRA money. It amounts to a tax-free investment. Say you put $10,000 in, and in 20 years, you have $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 in there. And so there's no money, no taxes on that, all that growth. And that's really nice when you start taking it out. There are some restrictions, and they include selling your own real estate or personal property to your IRA. You can't have now a house or any sort of property that you own personally or that you have in your LLC or your own company and sell it to your IRA. And you can't buy anything from your IRA for personal use. Your company can't buy something from your IRA either. You cannot use your IRA as security for a loan, and you can't buy from or sell to or working with any disqualified person, that is including anybody who can influence or benefit from the deal, and certain family members are also have many more restrictions. With every transaction, you have to obey very careful rules, and you have to follow them. Some of those rules can be found in the IRS Code Section 4975. IRS is not the only government agency that has something to do with the retirement accounts. The Department of Labor also does, and there are other departments too. So you need to make sure you consult with your real estate and tax attorney before you invest your IRA. But make sure that those attorneys know about investing. Remember, attorney is not attorney is not attorney. So you have to make sure they know what they're talking about. Now we're going to talk about some of the transactions that your IRA money can be used for. You can purchase self-storage units. You can make a loan to other real estate investors on their deals. You can purchase loans or notes or mortgages. You can buy property using a qualified personal residence trust, that is QPRT. You can use a grantor retained annuity trust. You can buy tax liens on other people's property. A lot of states have tax liens. That's when the owners don't pay their property tax, and then the county liens the property. You can buy tax liens, make money on that as much as, even 50%. You can lease or purchase commercial or residential property. You can purchase single-family homes, condos, mobile home parks. There are stiff fines. You can invest in a shopping center. You can be part investor in a building complex. You can own and rent billboards, these big billboards on the interstates. You can use the IRA money for factoring. You can buy land with timber rights. It's just a good idea that that the land that you buy has a good timber stand already established on it. You can also purchase bad debt from places like Visa, MasterCard, and other banks. So when you purchase the bad debt, then you get the money, the whole amount from the person who borrowed the money. You can purchase oil, gas, and water rights. You can invest in options on commercial business and commercial property or residential property. You can own an LLC in your IRA. Now just keep in mind there's a lot of things that you can do with your IRA, but don't forget you've got to get legal advice. There are stiff fines when you use your IRA money or the properties you purchase with your IRA money for personal use. There are a lot of restrictions about what type of investment you can use your IRA money. There are not a lot of restrictions about what type of investment you can use your IRA money for, but there are some, so you need to be aware of what those are. But the restrictions come into place in the who, what, and when, and how. All these things are connected with the transactions. They're simple, but they're complex at the same time. So here's an example. You may not invest with your parents, but you may invest with your sister, except if she has any influence over your decisions, or if she may get any other personal benefit from her because of the investment, if you get any personal benefit, or if she works with you or any of your businesses, and on and on and on. It is important that you know who is a disqualified person as defined in IRS Code 4975. In 2010, you can convert other retirement accounts to a Roth IRA. Now when you do that, of course, you have to pay taxes. And the income tax you can spread over 2 years period, like 2010, 2011 tax years. We say 2010 because the tax laws may change any moment, actually. When you get all the prohibited transactions and the disqualified persons and all that straight in your head, then investing with your Roth or traditional IRA or 401k can be very lucrative. It's one of the best ways to make money in real estate and make money for your IRA. There are even ways to be able to live a tax-free lifestyle, which is really a good little secret. As with any government-related regulation, there will be changes in the laws, probably sooner than later. You need to get all the information you can even before you go to your real estate and tax attorney, because it would be a very good idea for you to read the actual law. Now, I'm not trying to get you to be an attorney or CPA, and everybody can't really read that, but, I'm one of those guys who like to read the law. I'm not trying to make you a tax attorney or CPA, but it is better to know the law so you won't, so you can abide by it and know how to deal with it. You need some understanding of the restrictions about making money in real estate using your IRA. So be prepared so you can ask the right questions when you do go see your tax attorney or your CPA. We cover this topic often through various articles and blog posts. So subscribe to our blog and you'll receive new information, tools, and tips as the rules and the regulations change. Like I say, I'm one of those people who like to read the law. Also, there are a lot of changes to the 2010 and 2011 tax code that affect the real estate business in big ways. Remember, there are lots of good ways to make money in real estate. Commercial real estate investing is just one of them, and is one of the easiest ways to both finance your purchase and build your retirement account, is to be your own bank using your IRA funds to purchase your real estate deals. To make money as a commercial real estate investor, you need to start with 3 things. Number 1, the correct property investment choice. Number 2, current, relevant, proven knowledge in the real estate business. And number 3, a clear plan on how you're going to sell or make money from your investment. All of these are important and help you size up the commercial real estate market and help you pick a sub-niche that will work best for your objectives.
Hey, Norm Reed here, back again. Hope you took away something from what you just heard that you can use in your business. Here's the deal, and an action plan of sorts to assist you in taking the next step towards success as a commercial real estate investor. Over at PropertyInvestingInformation.com, we have a 7 steps to commercial success email course, totally free, that's jam-packed with information critical to the successful commercial real estate investor. I advise you to take a minute to check it out. And of course, like most of the stuff over there at the site, it's totally free. We just want to help you kind of get in the game or be more successful in the commercial real estate game if that's your goal. Hey, the web address is www.propertyinvestinginformation.com/7 7 steps. That'll take you right to the page. You can get signed up. Hey, it's totally free. 7 steps to commercial success in commercial real estate investing. Pretty awesome stuff. Again, Norm Reed here, www.propertyinvestinginformation.com/7 steps. Go there now. Talk to you soon.